But I wanted to bring this property. It's one of our listings, but it's a multiple unit commercial property. This is one condo space, but there are 3 units. Okay, it's 3,360 square feet. This is on 24th and Telegraph. All right. So there is. This is where the Uptown neighborhood meets Koreatown. If you're familiar with downtown Oakland, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, it probably doesn't mean anything for you. But know that this is kind of an up and coming area. A lot of foot traffic. Couple blocks from the BART station. And from an investor's point of view, the commercial condo in this building just sold for $199,000. That was 1,100 square feet. So that's roughly almost $200 a square feet. If the list price is $299, we estimate about $100,000 for, it's just a bare shell. If somebody came in and built it out completely, probably spend about $100 grand. And then the value the projected value at $200 a square foot would be close to $660,000. So that's an excellent investment property. It would be, she didn't put it on there, but it would be roughly about an 8 to 9% cap rate if you bought it and then rented it out. You can rent it out for about $1 to $1.25 a square foot. So not a multi-family property, but it is a multi-unit. That's why I wanted to bring it here to the group. And also, Paul Chambers, who owns this complex, by the way, and he just was here, we were talking about putting a group together to buy this. I have an office that I lease in Jack London. My lease is up in March. So I'm putting this out there to the group is that I'm going to discuss with Paul. It is my listing, but we would like to buy this. And if we can buy this as a group, I would be willing to lease space as a business owner and about 1,000 square feet of the space. My lease, I've been in my office 2 years. I'm looking to move into an ownership position. So I'm going to put that out there to the group. And we are having an open house on this one tomorrow from 11:30 to 1:30. So if you're not doing anything, you want to grab some lunch, you're downtown, swing by and check out the space. Next property. Now this is a listed property. It's an opportunity just for someone to buy. This is a 4-unit building in Oakland. The address is on 2641 74th Avenue. It's $289,000. We've talked to the sellers and we've actually considered lowering the price on this one, but as of right now, it is $289,000. It's 2 3-bedrooms and 2 2-bedrooms. A total of 3,820 square feet. It's an actual 10% cap rate on the existing net operating income, and we're actually thinking about dropping the price. And the reason being is that we were in contract a couple times. One guy wanted us to vacate the property completely because he wanted to move his family in all the units, and we got 2 Section 8 tenants. That couldn't happen. Somebody else was coming over from San Francisco. They ran the crime statistics. Now, this is East Oakland, so you can't buy properties in East Oakland based on crime statistics. So you just can't do it. So it's just a different market. You have to understand it. So great investment property, huge units, and in a very good rental area. It's a tough neighborhood, but a good rental area. Okay.
Steve, quick question. Usually, in terms of if someone's investing in something like that, usually what is the duration of the time that the monies are tied up in the investment?
Well, on this, so on this one, this is simply just a listing, but let's just say we were going out and buying this. And I'm about to show you a couple of properties that we're excited about that we're going out to buy. But let's say we were going to buy this. Typically, if it's a hold, we're not flipping it. If it's a hold, we're looking at a 3 to 5 year hold period. Okay, 3 to 5 years, we think is a good period of time, especially right now. We're going to hold it. Now, if we're doing a flip, which, like what we just did, we would say between 6 and 12 months. Now, if we're flipping, you want to do it faster than that. But if I have an investor come in, I don't want to guarantee them 3 months and then I get them out in 4 months. We set it up 6 to 12 months and then we get them out in 4 months and that happens. So now, this property, my clients bought it about a year or so ago, and the goal was to flip it. And so that's what they're doing now. And so that was about a year and a half old. So it just depends on your strategy, I think, and then what your plan is. That's why I said and have a strategy. So now, this is a brand new listing. This is not on MLS, but it's going to be tomorrow, I think. I'm pretty sure. We're bringing who's the office manager going to throw it on there. But this is a building we manage. The lady's got $700,000 of debt. $700,000 of debt in first position. So this is a short sale. This is in Hayward. Now Hayward typically trades at a lot higher price per unit than Oakland does. Now the rents are almost the same, but Hayward just sells higher. We have it listed for $375. Now, we don't have approval from the bank yet. That's probably take some time. But we're very confident based on the comps that we should be able to get the bank to agree to $375. There's 4 2-bed, 1.5 bath units. Very nice units, all fully rented out. We manage the building now. Just that, she came to us, she got $700,000 in debt. It's worth $375. It's really nothing she can do. But we're going to help her by doing this short sale for her, get the monkey off her back, and then hopefully help another investor come in. It's an 8% cap rate. Now, what I would say is in Oakland, if this probably was in East Oakland, you want to buy better than 8% cap rate. But it's in Hayward, so Hayward's a different market. So I would think 8% cap rate in Hayward is a really good investment. So, and then this one is not on the market. Now it's going to be on the market. It's going to be a short sale, so it'll be around. But this is a good opportunity, and it's not on the market now. And so definitely let me know if you guys have any interest or any questions about that. It is a short sale. It is B of A. So everybody say B of A. Everybody's got bad stories about B of A. I mean, everybody. So anyway, all right. Now these are 2 deals that I'm pretty excited about. Now I don't have the addresses on because we're in the process of negotiations on this. And then I have a 6-unit building, and then there's a 7-unit building right behind it. Now, what we're attempting to do here is to purchase the note, purchase the loan, finish off the foreclosure. Then what we'll have the option of doing is either flipping it, making a chunk of money, or then refinancing and holding it, and then getting our money back, and then receiving income on it. So it's going to depend on a few things, and this is in the works. But this is a 6-unit building in Oakland, all 2 beds, 1 bath. The note can be now. I have $240,000 on it. That's my top mark. I'm actually trying to buy the note for around $200,000. So I don't want to pay more than $240,000. If I was buying the deed, I think we could pay a little bit more than $240,000. But if we're buying the note and then we have to foreclose, we want to buy it under $240,000. So it's more around like $200,000. Which would be an 11% cap rate. And that's a conservative cap rate because I don't have, when you buy a loan on a property as opposed to the deed, you're not going to have all the financial information from the seller because you're buying it from the bank. They don't have that. They're not running the property, so they don't have that. So I don't know what the specific numbers are yet, but I know at that price point, it's going to be 11% or better, hopefully better. So this is one where we're putting investors together. We're buying this one. We're not selling this one. Now, the same borrower owns this property, also in East Oakland, 7 units, all 2 beds, 1 bath. Our top mark on that is $250,000 for the note. So again, we're trying to get it for a lot lower than that. We think we can. But even at $250,000, it's a minimum of 11% cap rate. And this is something. This 7-unit building, I know I could sell for $350,000 right now if I put on MLS. The 6-unit building, I know I could sell it for $3.25 right now if we put on MLS. So if we are able to buy both these notes and foreclose, that's a minimum $150,000 to $200,000 of profit. Now, I would think that the strategy here would be, I would prefer if we could refinance to get our money back and then let it cash flow, because the cash flow is serious on these. But if we wanted to flip it as a group, we can make some money. Now, the way we envision doing this deal with investors is that we're going to go and get a loan that's 50 to 60% against the note, and then put investors together. The way we would offer this up to investors is give people a preferred rate of return, probably between 10 and 12%. So they're getting that money, if we're holding it, they're getting that money as income, and then a percentage of the profits. And so you're getting income plus a piece of the action. And so if we're doing investment deals that we're putting together, that's typically our structure. We'll have a preferred rate of return, and then we'll have a percentage of the profits. So these 2 I'm very, very excited about. We're working on them. We're negotiating right now. So I can't give out all the specifics, but I'm really excited about it because we just finished off a deal just like this. And we bought that note, was it August we bought that note? And then we closed a couple weeks ago. So that was 3 months in and out. And we made, just to give you numbers, all in, we were $120,000 for 5 doors. and we traded the property for $193,500, and we had to pay realtor fees and tax transfer